Hello, public speakers. I am going to walk you through the demonstration speech grading rubric to better understand how you will be scored, and most importantly, a couple need-to-know items when specifically we're delivering a demonstration speech. So let's take a look. Okay, the rubric you see in front of you, 30 total points possible. So this is what I will have in front of me as I grade your speech. Time, please aim for 5 minutes. Once again, I'm going to allow a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. So you have a window of a minute to work with. So anything between 4 minutes and 30 seconds and 5 minutes and 30 seconds will earn full credit. Beyond that, either short or long, 1 point will be deducted per minute. Okay, so let's go through this. 5 points for the introduction. This is our second speech, so we really want to put a little bit more critical thought into our intro and conclusion, okay? Capture the audience's attention. So if you are going to show us how to make slime, tell us something interesting about that. Can you tell I have elementary school kids? We make a lot of slime in our house. Did you know that slime is the #1 selling item on Amazon for 2 years running? Some statistic, quote, concept to bring the audience into your topic. Establish a relationship with audience. Speak to them. Now, I realize we're on a video, so it's even more important that we call out the people we're speaking to. Okay, think about this, team. When's the last time you made something fun just to play with? Today, we're going to make slime. Even speaking directly to that listener, asking them to think about something, ponder something, is a great way to build relationship when we're not face-to-face. Next, we preview our main points. And in a demonstration speech, this is just as important, if not more so, that we let our listener know what's going to happen. So for example, let's run with my slime scenario. So my purpose statement may be, today I'm going to teach you how to make the most incredible slime. Okay, now to preview my main points, I'm going to let you know the steps that lie before you. 3 simple steps today to make slime. We're going to go over our ingredients and supplies. We're going to secondly go through the mixing procedure. And then thirdly, we're going to talk storage, how to store your slime so it lasts the longest. So you'll notice in a demonstration speech, there's probably going to be steps within each of those main points. That's okay, but still categorize it into step 1, step 2, and step 3 for your listener. Okay, so 5 points for the introduction, 10 points for the body of the speech. Okay, 3 points, clearly defined main points, steps to complete the task. What I'm looking for here once again is 3 steps. Now within those steps, so for example, when I go through, okay, my first step is to get our supplies and ingredients ready. And then I would explain to the listener, okay, what I have in front of me is a 12-ounce bottle of Elmer's glue. I have measured out 1 tablespoon of borax. So you'll see there's sub-points within that main point, but it all falls into the same bucket of ingredients. That will keep it nice and clean for the listener. Okay, so clearly defined main points. Reference sources give credit as necessary. So for example, in that quote I just made up on the spot, that slime has been the #1 selling toy on Amazon for the last 2 years running, I would need to cite where that came from. That came from a hot toy survey on such a website on such a date. Now your demonstration speech, you may not have a lot of resources, but if you pull in any stats, statistics, facts while you're talking through your demonstration, be sure and cite the source. Okay, next up, effectively used transitions. 3 points, verbally cue the audience as you're moving from point to point. So after I have explained the ingredients of making slime, I would say, okay, so that was step 1. We've got all our ingredients ready. Now let's move to step 2, the fun part. We're going to mix our slime. Okay, be sure and guide the listener through. Let them know as you're moving from point to point and use the same language. So if I told you that the steps were, okay, we're going to talk ingredients, point 1, mixing, point 2, storage, point 3, be sure and use that exact same language as you're transitioning from point to point. Next up, use a visual aid presentation. Okay, For this in a demonstration speech, make sure you're actually demonstrating. So if I show you all the slime ingredients and then I don't actually mix it, I didn't demonstrate it. So that will also determine your topic. Make sure it's scalable to a 5-minute speech that you can actually demonstrate the skill. And then that's our final point, effectively demonstrated the skill or task. Okay, 3 points for the conclusion. Summarize your main points using my slime scenario. Reiterate purpose of speech and give listeners something to remember. So let me give you a sample. Okay, folks, today you just learned how to make the most incredible slime. We broke it down into 3 simple steps. That was your ingredients, that was mixing, and then lastly, that was how to store and make it last. Now, if you're not a slime lover, that's okay. But as my statistics stated, it is the #1 selling item on Amazon. Go out, buy these ingredients, make some slime for those little people in your life. I know they will love it. Something as simple as that, to challenge the audience, to take them to that next level where they're able to demonstrate or repeat the process. Okay, 8 points for your delivery, gestures. Now, I would recommend your video camera being set up a bit further back. So if you're demonstrating how to make slime, you're set up on a table, you're standing up so the audience can see everything. Think about this through the lens of a webcam. Strong use of eye contact. This is important in a demonstration speech too, because at some point you're going to be looking down, showing ingredients, mixing, and so forth. Make sure as you do that though, you're still drawing in the audience with your eyes. Vocal variety. Rate, volume, articulation. Get excited about this, use some humor, tell some anecdotal things as you're demonstrating about mistakes you've made or funny things that have happened making slime. You want to keep it candid and conversational as you are demonstrating. So instead of that camera just watching me mix slime, be talking through that. Okay, now the slime's going to start out kind of runny. The more you stir, you're going to see it kind of gathering. Okay, and I prefer to just get my hands in there and mix until it's nice and sticky. And then as you continue to mix, you're going to see it, the stickiness goes away and you get a nice smooth slime. So do some commentary as you're demonstrating versus just dead air time. Okay, poise, posture, use of floor, engage with the demonstration, movement. Followed keyword outline. Okay, especially important in a demonstration speech. You can't read this because you're going to be actively engaging the audience with the demonstration. Did not read, okay? Make sure you're not reading to your audience. You're candidly speaking. Professional dress, appearance, look the part. Reminder, take off a hat. Make sure you have a nice shirt on. Look the part to deliver the speech. And then free of distracting word usage. This once again is the ers, ums, ahs, and it's okay if we have them. If you lose this point, it's just a simple reminder that, okay, this sounds like your go-to word. Be aware of it and practice it out. And then lastly, 4 points for allotted time. Okay, and we discussed that at the beginning. You have a window of 4:30 to 5:30 to earn full credit. Okay. Please make sure you watch this video, look at the rubric. There's also a sample informative speech and resources. Do all of that back work before you begin designing your demonstration speech. Thank you.